The impact of the crash reduced the Mercedes car in which the princess was travelling to a tangle of wreckage. It ran into a pillar in a tunnel on one of the roads running alongside the River Seine. According to eyewitnesses, the car was being driven fast and was being followed by photographers on motorbikes, the notorious paparazzi, whose attentions Diana found so wearing. The princess's friend, Dodi Al-Fayed, and the chauffeur died at the scene. Diana and her bodyguard were cut from the wreckage and taken to hospital. But it was clear to people who saw what happened how serious the accident was. Doctors fought for several hours to save the princess's life, but she'd suffered serious internal injuries and the battle was lost. The dreadful news was announced at 5 o'clock in the morning by the French Interior Minister Jean-Pierre Chevènement.
Au nom du gouvernement français,
he expressed the regret of the French nation. It fell to our ambassador in Paris to put into words the first emotions of the British.
Tonight's accident is a terrible tragedy. The death of the Princess of Wales fills us all with deep shock and with deep grief. And our thoughts and our prayers are with her family and her friends, and with the family and friends of the others who died in the accident. The Queen and the Prince of Wales and the Prime Minister have been informed of the accident and of the death of the Princess of Wales. I should like to take this opportunity to thank the Minister and the French authorities and the medical team here at this hospital for all they have done tonight at the time of this terrible tragedy. Thank you.
7 photographers were arrested by French police and are now being questioned about what happened. The priorities for the authorities are to find out how the princess's car crashed and what speeds were being driven. The police in Paris have confirmed it is a criminal investigation. Focal points for the grief of ordinary people have been Buckingham Palace in London and the princess's home at Kensington Palace. Flowers started to arrive in the early hours of the morning and have continued to be laid outside the gates ever since. The gesture is being repeated on the road in Paris, where, for many people, one of the brightest lights in the world was extinguished. Neil Bennett, BBC News.